Hello and welcome to Rose Colored Glasses. My name's Nanette, and on this channel I explore goddess archetypal energies. I like to work with the goddesses because they're the creative manifesting power. And today I'm doing a midweek check-in, just to check and see what the energies are that are being presented. So I'm using the Love Your Inner Goddess Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild. I've shuffled and this is the card I've been presented with. Before we get started, if you're returning, thank you. I really appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope this information resonates with you and you get some benefits out of it. I always try to give suggestions on how to use the energies to change up your life in positive ways. So let's see what we've been given today. So today, we have the Princess Savior. The really cool thing about her is the reminder of being your own best friend. And it's interesting because this has come up several times in the last few weeks in regards to the goddesses, about how we really need to rely on ourselves to take care of ourselves. There's nobody that knows us better than ourselves. And so how could anyone else meet our needs as well as we could? And so the Princess Savior is here today to remind us of that. She's also here to remind us that all the answers are there for us. If we just surrender and have faith, then the answers will come up for us. And that we don't have to buck against things. She's here to remind us that our inner guidance has all the answers for us to help us have the best outcome for ourselves. So even saying things to yourselves like, everything's always working out for me. So anytime you come up against a challenge, and I'm using the challenge because she's a savior, anytime you come up against a challenge, stop that negative roller coaster that you would step on. Sit back and start saying to yourself things like, everything's always working out for me. Release the issue, whatever it is, and then listen for the answers. I know when I do a similar practice, some amazing things just appear to me. I think when we're in the struggle of the issue, we can't see the solutions. And so counting on ourselves to have the answers to those problems, and having that faith and surrendering to listen for those answers, really can bring up some surprising options for us that we wouldn't have necessarily thought of while we were in the struggle. And so the Princess Savior is here to remind us of that. She's got the little bird up there, and the bird is a messenger. And so I liken that to the idea of our soul being our messenger to get those bits of information and those answers to our challenges to us, so that we can utilize them to flow through those challenges in a much easier and kinder way to ourselves. I've had situations in the past couple of months that, in a normal circumstance would have rattled me to my core. I would have gotten all worked up and worry, anxiety. But I settled into it. I took my own advice, and some answers presented themselves when I released it within a matter of a day. And I was able to really just move through the issue with grace in a way that it will ultimately work out for me. And I've had this situation, or like situations before, and every time that I utilize my own inner power, things just really flow better. And I could have struggled against it and bucked against the current and worried about it and fretted over how I was going to resolve the issue. And all I would have been is stressed and frustrated and not had as good of an outcome as I had when I released it and I paid attention to my princess savior, my inner being, and let them guide me to the answers to solve the problem or the challenge. So the princess savior is here to remind us of that, and that we are powerful beings, and if we just allow ourselves some quiet time, some faith, and some releasing, things always work out. And so that's the message there. Things are always working out for you, and if you let it flow, they will work out. So take that message, and anytime you come up against a challenge, give it a try and see how it works out for you. I know I've had wonderful results with it, and believe me, it has reduced my level of stress greatly. The challenges that we face, there's answers to all of them. It's just a matter of being in the mindset to receive those answers. So use the power of the Princess of the Savior. Ask for her assistance. Ask for her courage and fortitude to release your issue and listen for the answers. So that's the Princess Savior. I hope this resonates with you. I hope you utilize it the next time you're facing some challenge, and that you have wonderful results. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Any thumbs ups, shares, comments really help me and help the channel grow. So those are also appreciated. Have a wonderful day, and bye for now.